Good morning, student. Today I deal. The topic is tuberculosis. So, what is tuberculosis? And tuberculosis is a lung disease caused by germ, and today we can cure it with antibiotic. But in antiquity there was no cure, and many people die with tuberculosis. In developing country like India, tuberculosis is a common pediatric problem, an important killer of children. India counts for nearly one third of global burden of tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is a specific infection caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis. This primarily affects the lung, causing pulmonary tuberculosis. It can also affect our body part like meninges, intestine, bone, joints, lymph glands, skin and other tissue of the body. This is a introduction of tuberculosis. Next ideal definition of tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is a chronic bacterial infection that usually infect the lung. All through other organs such as kidney, spine or brain are sometimes involved. Tuberculosis is primarily an airborne disease, means it is airborne disease. It is transmitted by nosocomial infection, airborne and droplet infection also. Next, causes. The main causes of tuberculosis is Mycobacterium tuberculosis. This occur when a person has been in contact with exposed to other person who is through to have or does have tuberculosis. Means if healthy person contact with infected person of tuberculosis, and the infected person is coughing, sneezing and spit out of the sputum, the healthy person also affect for through unhealthy person. Next, some other symptom also contribute. Some other causes also contribute, and mode of transmission also contribute to tuberculosis. So mode of transmission is mainly droplet infection, and droplet infection, coughing, sneezing, sputum positive or the pulmonary tuberculosis, and nasopharyngeal secretion also may be transmitted infection. Infected sputum of the careless open cases of TB dries up and remain in the dust and air, which may be important source of infection through inhalation. And their incubation period, sometime this is a week, a month and year. Means it depend upon the host persist relationship, closeness of contacts, extent of disease and sputum positive of the sources case. Average incubation period is 3 to 8 weeks. Next, symptom in children, in adolescents. So first is in children. First, fever and weight loss, poor growth, sweating at night, cough, swollen gland and chills. Next, in adolescent, cough that lasts longer than 3 weeks, productive cough, pain in the chest, blood in their sputum, weakness and fatigue, swollen gland. Weight loss means severe weight loss, decrease in appetite, fever, chills or night sweat. Some other symptoms also: malaise, fatigue, anorexia, failure to thrive, low grade fever, tachycardia, dyspnea, cyanosis, sometimes pneumonia also occur in their symptoms. Next is diagnostic evolution. In diagnostic evolution, before I deal the diagnostic evolution, some factor also contribute to tuberculosis. So first is there is many social factor which contribute to tuberculosis, like poor housing condition, overcrowding, air pollution, less sunshine, pollution explosion, undernutrition, poor quality lifestyle, lack of education, and healthy lack of healthy awareness, large family, early marriage, and poor economic status. I'm again telling of factor affecting of tuberculosis: poor housing condition, poor ventilation, overcrowding, air pollution, less sunshine, population explosion, undernutrition, poor quality lifestyle, lack of education and awareness, large family size, early marriage, and poor economy. Then we can go to next, diagnostic evolution. So in diagnostic evolution, we always take first history taking. History taking is one of the biggest thing to diagnose the disease condition. So first we take physical history taking. Tuberculosis should be suspect in the children with the growth failure, malnutrition, pyrexia with unknown reason, prolonged cough, recurrent chest pain, enlargement of lymph, sometime asthma, pleural effusion, and this all condition the antibiotic not given satisfied satisfied result, means in this all reason means prolonged cough, recurrent chest pain, recurrent chest infection, painless enlargement of lymph gland, asthma, pleural effusion, and this all are not respond to antibiotic therapy. So we can go to next, FNC. Means FNC, it is a study to help and confirm the disease. Then next is tuberculin test. In tuberculin test, we also called Montex test, is done by intradermal injection of the 0.1 ml and diluted tuberculin into the anterior aspect of the left forearm to rise a wheel of about 6 to 8 mm in diameter. Means we can put round circle in left forearm and put injection 0.1 ml in Montex test, and we can check their reaction, noticeable reaction after 48 to 72 hours. And this diameter means in round circle we can put 6 to 8 mm in diameter. Again I am telling, this round circle is 6 to 8 mm in diameter. So after 48 to 72 hours, the induration of 10 mm or more is gradually considered the positive, and the 5 mm and below, that is called negative reaction. Again I am telling, tuberculin test, that is called Montex test. In Montex test, we can inject 0.1 ml in tuberculin drug into the anterior aspect of the lateral forearm, in anterior aspect of the forearm to rise wheel of the about 6 to 8 mm in diameter. Means we can put round circle, it is 6 to 8 mm in diameter. Reading of this reaction is noticed after 48 to 70 hour. 48 to 72 hour, the reaction, if 10 mm or more, it is considered positive. Positive means patient having tuberculosis. If below 5 mm, they indicate negative reaction of tuberculosis. Next, BCG test. It is also one type of test, that is called BCG test. It is BCG test performed by intradermal injection with BCG vaccine in the left deltoid region. Again I am telling BCG test. BCG test in intradermal injection with the BCG vaccine in the left deltoid region and inturation of the more than 5 to 6 mm. Means we can put round circle 5 to 6 mm. After 3 days we check if the 5 to 6 mm in round circle अगर if positive result is coming, so it is 6 to 8 mm in diameter, or if the negative result is occur, the this negative circle is 4 to 5 mm. It gives after 3 days reaction. Means it is not quick given reaction, it is give after 3 days reaction. Then next is blood test. In blood full blood investigation. So a blood investigation, the ESR is increase in blood, means infection is increase in our blood level. Then radiological test also given, and CT scan help to diagnose of tuberculosis. Next is one also test we can give, sputum examination test. Sputum examination or sputum culture test give also positive or negative result. So in diagnostic evolution, we first we can take history taking, physical examination, FNAC test, tuberculin test, that is called Montague's test, and BCG test, blood examination, complete blood examination, X-ray and CT scan. Next management. So management, BCG vaccine provide immunity or protection against tuberculosis. There is a sharp rise in incidence of tuberculosis from infancy to adolescence in developing country. Through tuberculosis affect all age group, but the rise of reason under 5 age group. Means mainly tuberculosis in children affect in under 5 age of group. So BCG vaccine it is given as soon as possible after birth, in first week in infancy period. BCG vaccine provide immunity or protection against tuberculosis. The vaccine may be given to person at high risk of developing tuberculosis. Next, a 6-month course of isoniazid supplement during the first 2 months with paragiamide and ethambutol. Means it is a main drug of tuberculosis. According to WHO recommended 6 month remain, 8 month remain and 12 month remain. It depends upon the child reaction or child reaction and child treatment of childhood tuberculosis. So first is 6-month course of isoniazid rifampicin supplement during the first 2 months with paragiamide and ethambutol. Second month regimen, isoniazid rifampicin and paragiamide daily, followed by 4 months of isoniazid and rifampicin twice a week. The 9-month regimen for isoniazid and rifampicin daily or 1 month regimen, isoniazid and rifampicin once a day, followed by 8 months of isoniazid and rifampicin twice a week. Don't confuse, it is depend upon the patient condition and patient give response to the drug therapy. Again I am telling, according to WHO, According to WHO, recommended 6-month regimen, 8-month regimen, and 12-month regimen. What is regimen? It is a plan of action and plan of course. So next, directly observed therapy, that is called DOT. It is recommended for treatment of tuberculosis. Then surgical reaction may also be required. A patient with the advanced disease with excessive cessation necrosis, hemoptysis means if patient is spit out, means sputum out, the sputum may present blood. Although rare in children, may necessity surgical intervention. TB, abscess, and bronchopleural fistula also should be surgical removed. Means bronchopleural fistula means broncho and pleural cavity, means abnormal connection of the bronchial and pleural space. The removal should be given and fistula should be removed in this surgical intervention. That is tuberculosis management. Sometime biopsy and bronchoscopy also given in the diagnostic finding. But again I am telling, management of tuberculosis. BCG vaccine provide immunity protection against tuberculosis. This vaccine we can give first week of birth baby. A 6-month course of isoniazid and rifampicin supplement during the first 2 months with paragiamat, ethambutol. 2-month regimen, isoniazid, rifampicin and paragiamat daily, followed by 4 months and isoniazid and rifampicin twice a week. Then 9-month regimen, isoniazid, rifampicin daily, or 1-month regimen, isoniazid and rifampicin once a day, followed by 8 months of isoniazid and rifampicin twice a week. Directly observed DOTS therapy. Then next, sometimes surgical intervention. The dose of this